So hi guys, my name is Jaleesa, and of course this is Infinite Modesty Design, where we teach you how to. So there you go. Now I'll be showing you how to make a fabulous headpiece. Don't ask me how to tie it because I cannot remember the steps. Let's get started. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to show you how to make a head wrap. So usually when I do lives, people comment or just let me know how much they love the headpiece. So I thought, why not, show you guys how to make one, right? And there's so many different length or width. So I'm just going to show you one way, of course. And so I have about 18.5 here in the width. You could also go 20, right? So 18.5 here. Right, so you could make the width 20 as well, 22, 24, that's fine, but I have about 18.5 here. And keep in mind, I would also use them to make my fold as well. Okay, so the length I have is about 85 roughly inches. You could also go 70, 75, 72, all depends. So I'm just going to show you exactly what I have here. So I'm going to show you exactly step by step. Okay, so we're going to measure it down together for the end of the tape measurement. So I have about 60 inches length here, and then we're gonna go step by step. So for those who really want to understand the depths of it, so 60 and 10 make 70, and 10 make 80, right? So I have about 87 roughly, right? So 87 inches, 85 could do, 80 could do, that's fine. If you notice, actually I cut and I joined a piece of fabric here. So you could also go ahead and join a piece of fabric just to kind of get the full length if you want as well. All right, so now what we're gonna do here, this is the wrong side of the fabric here. I am gonna just turn, because all we're gonna do is just to be making a hemming, we're just gonna be hemming it down. If you want and you have a serger, you could go ahead and serge it down. That's if you have a serger. Serge all the edge, right? And then you would go on the machine, serge all the edge here, and then you would go on the machine and sew it down. Now, if you don't have a serger, there's no big deal at all. What you would do here, so the right side of the fabric is on the table, the wrong side is what we're working on. So what we're gonna do a 1-inch fold, right? We're gonna do a 1-inch fold in, and then we're gonna do it all over. So this is just 1 inch, and I'm just gonna show you. So 1 inch here, 1 inch here, 1 inch here. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this and fold it down here, and then fold this. So basically we just want to fold it up to that 1 inch here, because we don't want too much. So we're gonna take this and just fold it down here, and then take and just fold it to our 1 inch here. Just want a little seam allowance, right? So a little seam allowance, just measure it here. So just gonna fold it here, and then I'll fold it up to my 1 inch. So my is just I'm folding it up to my 1 inch mark here. Okay, so basically it's a 1/2 inch seam allowance I pretty much put, because I just fold it down to my 1 inch. So I'm just gonna stretch it down here, because once you pull it, then you can go ahead and do the other one. So we just want to make it really simple, and then we'll be folding the edge together. Now if you're really good at on your measurement, you could just go on the machine itself. So just do 1 inch down all the way to the end of the head wrap. Sorry, all the way to the end of the head wrap, right? Then you do it here too, same way. So once you come here, because here could be a little bit tricky, once you come here, right, what you do is just do your 1 inch. So I'm just going to do my 1 inch on this side here. And 1 inch up. So now I'll just fold it this way and bring it up to my 1 inch, because I'm in my corner now, right? Bring it up to my 1 inch here. Then I put my pin to seal that corner there. Okay, and then you continue pinning. All right, so once you do that here, you do that here, you go around, and then we'll meet on the machine. Right sides, okay? So this is the wrong side of the fabric. The right side of the fabric will be lying on the table. So just ensure you get that part really well, okay? So once you fold it, so this is the inside that no one would see because it's folded, and then the outside of the fabric is on the table. So this is my corner here. So I'm just gonna take out my pin right here. So I'm going to take out my pin right here, and I'm going to put my thing right here. Now there you have two options. You could go ahead and just follow, it depends on the machine you have. You could actually just follow the edge of your press the foot here and continue. But for my machine here, I am going to follow actually, you know what, I'm just going to follow, because I want, in case you have a machine, you could actually follow that as well. And then you could actually, you could actually move your needle position if it's too much to this side. You want to move it more over to this side if your machine has needle position. So I'm just going to follow this as a guide, because it's always good to have a guide. Okay, and I'm going to start. So I'm just following the edge here, and I pull my fabric nicely as I go along. Make sure everything's nice and even. So I'm coming up to my corners here, and I'm following here. So I'm going to nicely remove my pin, make sure everything is nicely in there. So I'm going to come straight there, do a back stitch, and then I'm going to turn, okay? In some cases, you don't have to do a back stitch, but because I want you guys to do it really well, go ahead and do a back stitch, it's fine. And I continue following my edges. So this is my guide, right? So I join my fabric here. That's why I have another piece here to get the length I desire. Okay guys, so we're coming to the end of our sewing here. What I want you to do once you complete the sewing is to give yourself a professional iron. So give the head wrap a professional iron, of course, and of course go ahead and try out all the different ways you could tie your head with your new found head wrap.